Hey folks, it's Saturn Universe. As some of you know, well hopefully majority of you, meaning the entire universe, I released my first album, Shotzbury Mentality, May 2018. For those who don't know about me, be ready to hop on my next project, HOE. I will be delivering that to you December 28th, 2018, so just around the corner. So be ready.
Yeah, I used to mess with everybody. Now I'm a loner. Last track was in August. Nigga style was a goner. I'm back again, snap again like a turtle. Hold up.
What's up, guys? My name is Max, or Minemon22.
I'm Star.
Okay, and we're with Saturn Universe, creator of Shotzbury Mentality and Aesthetic Love, which is the interview today. So, how are you doing today, Kobe?
I am doing phenomenal. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Great.
Good. Not bad.
Great, fantastic.
So, before we talk about Aesthetic Love,
Mhm.
let's talk about HOE. How's that going out for you right now?
Like the process of
Yeah.
like what's going on so far.
Mm-hmm.
The recording process almost done. The writing process basically done. There's a few more tracks I want to finish that I really feel like are gonna tie in like what does HOE mean.
And what does HOE mean to you?
Well, it's a couple abbreviations. I have HOE. It stands for Hold On to Existence, Hell on Earth, and Her on Excerpt.
Okay, so in this album, how do you hold on to existence? What does that mean to you?
Well, really, I would say what makes me hold on to existence is helping other people hold on to existence. Like, for those who feel like they're not wanted in this society, who are like cut to be suit and tie. So like growing up, the mentality that was like drilled into my brain was like, oh, you got to be a doctor. Well, I don't want to be a doctor. I can be whatever I want to be. And that's the mentality I want to drill into everybody else's head, that they can do whatever they want to do as long as they put their mind to it.
Always
Okay.
spreading positivity. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is aesthetic love going to be in HOE or no?
You know, I've been pondering on that topic. I would say, in a way, it fits. Like aesthetic love, I would say that fits with the her own excerpt part. But like, I feel like HOE should be hold on to existence. But it's just saying that I feel like it doesn't sum the whole project up in one swoop. And if it did, then the project would suck. Because if a person would listen to the whole project and be like, okay, I know everything about it, with one listen, the project sucks. And then there's no use of even listening to it. So, am I going to put it in there? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Not only was it like one of my best tracks, like writing wise, but view wise. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in. Put it in the HOE project.
Okay. Well, let's go on to the main event, I guess. So, aesthetic love. So, why did you write aesthetic love? Why do you write the song?
Okay, so there was this one girl,
Okay.
and basically, I don't want to spoil it too much. She liked a guy, but like I liked her from the second I saw her. And I was like, oh, hold on now, who is this? Because previously I seen no baddies. I saw no baddies. I saw dots, and I saw fellow women and sisters like Star here, one of my beautiful sisters. But other than that, like I was looking for a lady, a woman, a strong one, an independent woman who can hold her own, but knows she can come to me. But anyways, this girl, she never really comes to me for anything. It's like I feel like she was holding her own. I felt like she had a confidence. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with her because like she doesn't tell me anything. So I mean, we'll have a little conversation about, hey, how you doing? That's about it. Maybe a few jokes. But can you rephrase that question again? Because I think I kind of went away from it.
Well, you pretty much answered my question.
Why the Roddy?
Yeah, why do you write?
Roddy. I was really feeling this girl. I was really feeling her so much that I wrote about 80 songs about her in about a month.
80?
80.
How many of those are going to be on your album?
Probably about 3 or 5.
Wow, that's a lot of songs to write.
Yeah, that's a
Are you
lot.
going to do anything with the other ones? Are you going to release them?
That's a good question. Phenomenal question, actually. Marvelous question. I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna have to answer that with a question. Would y'all like to hear those songs?
Do you want to answer that, or do you want me to go?
I would like to hear it.
Okay, so it'll be fun. Maybe like a Valentine's Day type of thing. Yes.
There's already something there.
It's
Has
already
nothing to do with that girl.
Okay.
But a different one.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so much mystery.
I know.
That's good.
I mean, I don't want to spoil the surprise. And really, it should be a hush. But like, yeah, Valentine's coming up. I'm already planning for 2019. But those songs, do I want to release them? Well, now the world's gonna know about 80 songs, 80 plus actually. It's about this one girl, and then they're gonna be like, oh, he's talking about this girl again. So it's like if I release one project about her, that would probably be seen as weird to some people or sweet to another group of people. So I guess eventually they'll all be released, but it'll take time, because I don't want to just like throw them all out there at once, and then the girl hears it and she's like, oh, this guy's a creep, or oh, he keeps on saying the same thing and it's getting annoying. Like I want the listener to actually think, wow, he's really feeling this girl. And I want her to actually be able to be like, oh wow, he's feeling me. What should I do now? Well, I want her to be able to think for herself. But eventually, yeah, they're all going to be dispersed onto the social platforms.
Okay.
Alright, so I think that we should
Yeah.
dive deeper into his lyrics. And your first lyrics are roses are red, violets are blue, and you talk about how violets they represent blues and sadness. So I was wondering, what do the roses mean to you?
Roses.
That's a good question because
Exactly.
no one thinks about the roses.
There's a rose there.
Oh, you mean this rose?
But not that rose, any rose,
Oh.
in general.
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Roses are red. When a person thinks of a rose, they're gonna be, oh, well, roses are red. A violet is blue. I'm a violet then, since I'm usurped in the blues. The blues representing sadness, and the color that goes with sadness is typically blue. So, I just was like, I didn't even know how I was gonna start the song off. At first, I feel like I was forcing myself to write the song because I already had like a bunch of other songs planned out for what I wanted to put out, and I was like, yo, I want to really get this girl and her feelings, like feel me, but like she's able to still think, because I wanted to be able to still think, and like I still have not. I'm finally able to like think thoroughly instead of like basing my music off on this one girl, because for a while I was like, oh, I'm gonna make all these songs for her, this mixtape is gonna be about her, this album is gonna be about her, but
That's what you mean by the usurped in the blues part? Like all you could do was write about her because that's all you could think about.
yeah, that's pretty much summarizing it.
Do you call this a love song? Like, what type of genre do you think this is? Like, love? Like, do you think this is like a love song? Or what type of song do you think this is?
What would y'all consider it? Would y'all consider it a love song? Would y'all consider it rap, R&B?
It's definitely rap.
Well, it's a lot rap. That's my stuff. like a sub-genre, like another genre underneath rap, like the type of song.
Yeah, I would say it's, in a way, it's a love song, but it's like, did I ever get resolved from the situation? Did she ever get resolved from the situation? Did the other person get resolved from the situation? So in a way, yes, but at the same time, no.
Okay, so you also said, and how I'm friend zone got me to the point of blowing a fuse. What does that mean to you?
So the previous song was like, what is, think about you late at night, should be considered the use, and now friend zone got me to the point of blowing a fuse. So this girl, basically, I would think about her throughout the night to the point where I couldn't even sleep, and I would stay up and write multiple songs a day. Like, typically, as a beginner, I would write like one or two and be like, well, I'm gonna call it a day. But then I start writing like 12 in like 3 hours tops, and I was like, geez, I'm really feeling this girl, what's up? The blowing the fuse part. I just couldn't get her out of my mind. You know, it was just mind-boggling. I think that's how you would say it. But the friend zone part, basically, would you consider it if somebody, let's say you, Matt,
Yeah.
let's say a girl that you're feeling,
Mm-hmm.
every single time she sees you, she calls you bro, but you want her to call you daddy or babe. How are you gonna react? Or her?
If they say, if they said to me, bro, right? Well, at that point, if I was really truly feeling something, that means, well, I feel pretty painful, I guess. Because, yeah.
I mean, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But dope song from it.
Go.
Alright, Kobe. So the next section of the song that I'm going to ask you about is kind of long. I'm going to play it for you. It seems pretty deep, so I want to ask you about it.
Stuck to my back was a demon with a plan on me, feeding from the negativity. I disperse not equal worse when I receive. 3 years later, they make themselves known slightly, but stay shaded like a fresh shaper.
Alright. So you talk about how demons, they were there, and then 3 years later, they make themselves known. I'm just curious, what do you mean?
My middle school experience. It sucked. I got jumped so many times in 6th grade. I got caught fat so many times throughout 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I was turned down by so many girls throughout my whole life experience. Like, as soon as I was born, you know. Honestly. The demons, I would say, like, the negativity in my life, like the people who told me I couldn't do it, or the people who told me, oh, Kobe, you should kill yourself, or Kobe, you're a pig, you know, oh, Kobe, you're fat, oh, you should lose weight, oh, you should hang yourself, you know, just hearing all that. I mean, I would listen to it, but it's not like I process it. So it didn't like affect me at first, but like 3 years later, it became known, like in my brain, like, oh God, really? This is what people thought about me? They wanted me to kill myself.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Does that still impact your life from now or no? Like, that, what people say in the past?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, and hell isn't a cuss word, it's a location. I would say it impacts it in a positive way, in a positive manner. Typical people will be like, oh, that's so negative. Why would you say it impacts you in a positive manner? Well, the reason why I say that it's impacting you in a positive manner is because a person would use negativity a negative. You're gonna cut this, right? Okay.
You should like keep that part in. You're gonna cut this, right?
So negativity. Typically, people would say that negativity would drive them to become negative themselves. Well, I see the negativity as motivation to make me be more positive about life and to want to help others. So
I really think that I and other people should look up to you on that because it's really hard to take that much negativity and turn it into something positive. Like, it takes true talent to do that. It's the hardest thing in the world.
thank you. I appreciate that, Star.
We applaud you for that.
Yeah, you're a role model.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so any final questions?
No, I think that's...
I have one last one, but this is a fun one. Okay, so, what's your favorite voice to sing? Like, what's the thing that you can sing over and over again from the song? Like,
From the Santa Claus.
yes, from the City Law.
Oh man, I would tell you. You know, I'd have to say the hook where I'm like, you know, we got acidic love. I'm not gonna sing because like my voice, I'm just not getting over a cold. And I was talking about how she puts the guy way above us, meaning, you know, like the people telling her to stay away from this awful guy because he utilizes women for personal gain and strength because he feels irrelevant himself. So he feels like if he's able to break women down or break anybody else down, then that's like store a way for him to stack up his self-relevance. When really, he feels like he doesn't matter himself. So I would say the line would be, if I had the chance, I would bust every single sensor, tooth out his mouth.
You can say it if you
Just
want.
trust. I look at him. No. If I had the chance, I would bust every single mother tooth out his mouth. Just trust. I'm looking at you while you looking at him while he looking at a few, and I feel nothing but disgust. Yuck. Mess him.
Do you want this?
If you want to go, so you can. It's fine.
If I had the chance, I would bust every single motherfucker.
Oh, he said it. Oh, no, demonetized. I was kidding now. Like, you can go and say it if you want.
If I had the chance, I would bust every single mother tooth out his mouth. Just trust. I'm looking at you, little girl. While you. Yeah, give me that.
That's fine. Here we go. You can take it.
Okay, you're gonna got this, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
I would have to say my favorite line from the song. My favorite lines would be, if I had the chance, I would bust every single.
Cool, we don't do that.
Sorry.
Okay, this is gonna get cut, right?
Probably.
Okay, I'd have to say my favorite lines from My Ship Love would be, if I had the chance, I would bust every single mother tooth out his mouth. Just trust. I look at you while you looking at him while he looking at the few, and I feel nothing but disgust. Yuck. Mess him, mess them. I'm messing with you. You should feel special because when it comes to women, I only say that to a few. I'm only interested in you. You gotta know that's absolutely true. So basically, deciphering those lines, I was just talking about if I had the chance, I mean, like, I would show this guy, like, he needs to feel the pain that he's making these other girls feel. Because he'll break one girl down. Not even one, he'll break multiple down at the same time. They won't even know it. Like, they'll be best friends. They won't even know that they're getting played by the same guy, which is stupid.
I think that happens way too much now.
Yeah,
It's terrible. Puts a bad rep on the good guys.
Honestly, I mean, that's why I'm single. I've been single for 16 years, and I'm 16. Yeah, and I am single. So, what they do, ladies? What's up? But yeah, you know, I just felt like that last line, those last couple lines, just telling the girl she is special to me, and I always say that to a few people who are special to me. You know, I don't say it to everybody because I feel like, okay, let's say I were to say I love you, you would know it's sincere because I said I put the I in front of it. Like, now if I say love you, that doesn't really mean much to me. Like, if somebody says love you, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't. But if somebody says I love you, I'm like, yeah, I love you too. So, yeah.
So like the way that some people say I love now, like it can go either way. And there's some people to say it and they actually truly mean it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think love is an overused word?
Oh, definitely. Our generation, you know, our generation is worried about having a partner. Like, we're 16. Well, you might be like 12.
No.
Hey, I'm 11.
I mean, I heard I look 5, so they do.
That's good.
Our generation is so stuck on we must find a partner to make us feel relevant, and that really sucks. Like a lot of these, not just females but males, are thinking that too, like that they're irrelevant unless they have a partner, which is untrue. I've learned from being turned down so many times that one must have self-love. Like for a long time, I hated myself. Like I was like, oh, everybody else hates me. Yeah, I might as well hate me too. But I learned from so much self-hate, I found it to be so funny. If everybody's hating me and they love it, they love seeing me in pain, why wouldn't I be happy so that they hate seeing me be happy and that I am happy being happy? You know, like genuinely be happy, not just fake it.
I agree that you need self-love, and especially you shouldn't feel the desire to be in a relationship if you can't love yourself when you're not in one.
Exactly.
It's super hard for that other person to love you because you make it hard on them.
That's true. I mean, we need to hop on the track. Like,
we
what's
need to
up?
get that TED Talk up, you know.
Like, yeah.
I have to get dressed for work.
Well, we'll cut that off too.
Yeah.
But, thank you, Kobe.
I'm just gonna put my hand there.
Thank you for the interview.
Okay, thank you, Kobe, for that amazing interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to your new album.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love from both you and all the fans out there and all the soon-to-be fans. And we're gonna make it.
So,
yes, you.
How can we find HOE? Where is it gonna be at?
It's gonna be on YouTube and SoundCloud under the name Saturn, like the planet, and Universe. Saturn Universe. I am on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube. Yeah, add me on all social media. I'll add you back. Just show love, support. I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna multiply it by infinity. So
Okay. Well, thank you once again, and I think that's pretty good. Yep. Thank you very much.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, hit me up though. I mean, your man's single. Saturn Universe. Instagram.
Stop, Goofy.
Think about your late nights, for me consider the huge, and how friend zone got me to the point of blowing a fuse. Maybe we could bond faster if we shared a pair of Patara earrings and fuse. Or maybe if I take around the bullets for you, then you will understand I'm the man willing to risk my life for yours. Life is meaningless unless you learn to love yours. Girl, stand up, don't sit down. Turn that frown upside down. You shouldn't be bound to depression, cause I am of it. I'm not a fan or a stand. Now I'm taking a stand, talking to it personally, and can see clearly it's a demon. My doors are locked, who gave you the key in? Who gave you permission to be in my residence? is evident to have been me unintentionally. Cause when I started middle school and for the entirety of it, I was lonely. Stuck to my back was a demon multiplying on me, feeding from the negativity I dispersed, not equal worse than what I received. 3 years later, they make themselves known slightly, but stay shaded like a fresh stapler. 2 years later, I finally fully notice now what I'm attempting to do is protect her from her inner demons, or assist by teaching her my methods of killing them off internally, one by one for eternity. Cause I've tried asking them to go elsewhere, but to put it simply, they won't leave, resulting in me to grieve on the daily to the point where I looked in the mirror and said, I hate you. That's me referring to me, to be clear. Yeah. To be clear, to be clear. Yeah, I'm talking crystal clear. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't even release this track. But this music be my therapy, shawty. I'ma be there for you even when I feel like you not there for me. Listen to me, it's clear. We got nothing here but stress and fear. And now, my dear, we got acidic love. Yeah, acidic love. You put them way above us. Damn, why is he above us? If I had the chance, I would bust every single motherfucking tooth out his mouth. Just trust. I look at you while you looking at him, while he looking at a few bitches, and I feel nothing but disgust. Yuck. Fuck him, fuck them, I'm fucking with you. You should feel special, cause when it comes to women, I only say that to a few. I'm only interested in you. Yeah, you gotta know that's absolutely true.